Hello my angels, welcome back to Vlogmas, welcome back to a brand new vlog and welcome to the Cotswolds. We've had a gorgeous, scenic and divine sort of sunset drive through the countryside and ended up here at the Fox in Oddington for the most exciting evening and day tomorrow. As you can see, I've literally just arrived and I've been shown up to our room. Now I say our, I have got a gorgeous girly staycation and cooking day with my darling Alex. So this has been in the pipeline for quite some time. Now you guys have actually seen so much of Alex recently on my YouTube channel, but I know you guys are absolutely loving it. So as I said, this has been a plan for gosh months. Alex was so kind and actually as a birthday present booked a cooking course at Daylesford, and that is happening tomorrow. It's a full festive cooking course, and as you guys know, I'm obsessed with Daylesford, Bamford, and can't wait to just explore the Christmas collection and stock up on all the chutneys and piccalillis and all of those divine things that just scream Christmas. But it is really rather far away for Alex. It's just taken me around about an hour and 40 minutes, and our cooking course starts at the crack of dawn tomorrow morning. So we thought it would be gorgeous to have another girly staycation in the Cotswolds, and Alex has booked the Fox. Now, as I said, I've literally just been shown to our room. We are staying in a family room this evening. Now, I'm absolutely blown away by the decor and the interior design. It really is sort of real country, old school, quiet luxury. It definitely is sort of hunting, shooting, fishing vibes. So let's do a room tour. So this is what they call the family room here at the Fox. So as soon as you walk in, first and foremost, I love the ceilings. You really do feel as though you are in an old English country farmhouse home. Those beautiful exposed beams. Love the gorgeous little curtains. They're absolutely stunning. And as you can see, two single beds here with beautiful little lamp. I love those curtains. They are gorgeous. Little TV, lovely wood, beautiful wood flooring. I love the log little table and gorgeous rugs. Now in here we have a little bathroom where I was just filming. So you can see they've got the robes with the Fox on and a gorgeous bathroom, stunning wooden mirror, and you've got a natural stone basin. I really, really love the rustic and the raw elements of the wood and all the natural tones in here. Oh, this is gorgeous. And of course you've got Bamford amenities and the geranium hand and body wash and hand and body lotion. Now, as this is the family bathroom, got an enormous shower in here. Oh, can't wait to have a lovely shower in there. And then in the master bedroom, a divine and enormous roll top bath. Gosh, that looks sensational. Another romantic evening with my gorgeous girlfriend, and an enormous bed adorned with two beautiful lamps and lampshades. I'm swooning over these gorgeous green lamps. Aren't they beautiful? Absolutely stunning. Gorgeous fabric, real sort of like Ralph Lauren vibes. Love that linen headboard. Got a little TV, gorgeous little chair with sheepskin throw. Oh, I can see there's so many extras. I really adore the interior design. They've got pops of colour, but they've really, really honed in on the exposed wood and the mahogany. I love the bedside tables and the fact that they don't match. I think that's fantastic. Stunning wood flooring. I mean, this would have cost an absolute fortune. I love the rugs and just how rustic they are. Now over here we've got a kettle. We've got a little Magimix coffee machine. Oh, I spot some cookies. Good thing there are two. So this is our room, or I should say our suite for the evening. I know Alex is a couple of minutes away, so I've quickly checked in. I'm gonna bring my bags in, organize myself, freshen up, and then we will be heading down for dinner this evening. Can't wait to catch up, hear all of her news, because I'm sure there will be lots, hear all of her Vlogmas news as well. And then tomorrow we're going to be up bright-eyed and bushy-tailed for our cooking course. I can't wait to hear what we're going to be cooking, but I know it's going to be festive and I know it's going to be gorgeous. Now, I hope you've got those festive knickers on, because this is going to be the wholesome, girly, Christmassy, ultra festive vlog you have all been waiting for. So let's do this. Now, just before I head downstairs to get a mocktail or two, I thought I would do a very quick outfit of the evening. I appreciate you can't actually see the rest of me. Maybe I need to go into the shower, but I am wearing kind of something I just threw on. I needed something fresh and something comfortable and something kind of like country-esque. So underneath I have got my gorgeous Holland Cooper, sort of like crew cable knit. It's the one with the beautiful horn buttons, round neck cardigan on. It's a real classic and it's warm and it's comfortable. I've got my little Atelier chocolate suede Holland Cooper belt on, and then I think these are Goelia. They're high-waisted, wide leg, white jeans, and they're sort of like turn-ups but slightly cut off, as you can see. I really like them. They're sort of like casual yet smart. I cannot believe I'm currently standing in a shower to show you my outfit. That is dedication to the fit. But then I've got a pair of, also, what is this position? I might need to try and find a better location to film this, but until then, these are my gorgeous Carmina, beautiful chocolate suede horsebit loafers. Absolutely adore them. Made to measure. Carmina is based, she's now worldwide I believe, but her beautiful boutique that we go to is in Mallorca, and you guys have probably heard Mark talk about her 100 times. Handmade, beautiful Italian leather loafers, boots, all of that shebang. And then I have my little Holland Cooper tweed blazer over the top. So this is the vibe this evening. Very chilled, very relaxed. It's so nice here. I've never been to the Fox. Have you guys ever been to the Fox? Let me know in the comments down below. It's like 5 minutes away from Daylesford, which is absolutely perfect. And then I've literally had these earrings in for days at this point. You guys are probably sick to death of my Nice Cream London earrings on. But I love them. They're comfortable and they just sort of like jazz up any outfit. And there is something about pearls next door to your face that just lightens things up. I've got my beautiful Boodles necklace on. And this is the vibe. So I might have a little scan around the rest of the room to see whether there might be a better place to actually film the outfit of the day. If not, we're gonna head downstairs for a drink. Here she is! Welcome to the Cotswolds, darling. Another little girly staycation. Looking exquisite, my goodness.
I've been in the car for 2 hours. This is very much needed.
Exactly. Well, the beginning of a gorgeous, another little trip. I know I'm on a spicy marg. The night is young, my darling. Cheers. So dinner has just arrived and it is literally pure heaven. So we've gone with, I can't pronounce the name of this pizza, but basically it's got like mushrooms, olives, parma ham, rocket, and we went with the burrata in the middle. We've got a chicken Caesar salad, and then these are dippers so that you can dip your crust in the sauces. You've got like truffle, ranch, and spicy mayo. Heaven on earth. So we have just come back to the room after the most scrumdiddlyocious dinner, a serious girly catch up, which was heavenly, and we're just having a good old giggle in the room. For those of you who are subscribers to Alex's channel, go and watch her vlog about tonight because it is really funny. But anyway, she's just done her room tour and we are going to wash our faces, jump into bed and have a hot cup of tea and a cookie in bed, and it's just going to be absolutely divine. These are the types of evenings that just charge your soul. Obviously I adore spending time with Marcus, but I also think like quality girlfriend time is so important, but more important than that is spending time with those that are just like 1000% for you. And we charge each other's souls, which is just really, really special. But anyway, I am going to wash off all this muck on my face, pop my PJs on and jump into bed and get an early night so that we are ready to be little chefs tomorrow. So it's going to be ultra gorgeous. Anyway, I'm going to wash my face, put my PJs on, and we'll do the final good night. Good morning, my angels. Well, we are up bright-eyed and bushy-tailed here at the Fox in Oddington, which, can I just take a moment to say, has been phenomenal. It is like the perfect country pub, real The Holiday, sort of like Cotswolds cottage vibe. It is so sweet, and the team here have just gone above and beyond. It's been absolutely heavenly. Alex and I have cuddled all night long in bed, sleeping to like 2 logs. And anyway, we are up. I've just had a very quick shower, redone the hair, popped on a lick of makeup, and we are off to be little chefs today. I am so excited. This is like one of the best gifts I think somebody has ever given me, to be able to, 1, have an experience, but 2, learn things, and 3, at one of my favorite places. And I cannot wait to see all of their Christmas bits and also stock up on all of those things that we love to have in our cupboards at Christmas. But anyway, we are literally just popping on the final bits and pieces, and we're going to be packing the car and then heading to Daylesford for what is going to be the most gorgeous Christmas festive cooking course. I cannot wait. So let's go. My goodness gracious me. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's even in a Christmas jumper. They're so cute. So cute. Well, as you guys can see, we have arrived at Daylesford. I've never been so excited in my life to go Christmas food shopping. But let's head up to our cooking course.
I'm going to do a little introduction to Daylesford because if you've never been here before, there's a lot going on. Choose room is, you're in the top 3 things to go after the cookies club. But Daylesford is many things, okay? So it's been in operation for 23 years now. It started far smaller. There's actually been farming organically on this farm for about 45 years, okay? So, you know, for instance, the stuff that's going on around me, there's a spa that's had 3 extensions in the 10 years that I've been here. There is the Bamford Balm, the clothing balm, okay? There is a whole range of Bamford beauty products and stuff like that. The milk is taken twice a day, 20 yards in that direction, okay? If we get a chance later on, and we need a bit of a break from A, my voice, and B, being in this room, we can head over, depending on the weather. I'm not going to traipse you around the garden necessarily, but we are carving the dairy herd now. Okay, so between September and October and around about sort of March, April time, there's lots of little cute calves over there. Okay, so we have a dairy herd. That milk is pumped underground up to the creamery, which is about 40 yards in that direction, where it's processed into obviously milk, cream, butter, kefir, yogurt, and there are 8 different cheeses that we've done in. All made literally 40 yards in that direction. Seasoning is one of the most basic principles that I will talk about today. So whilst we're going to give you 4 lovely recipes and hopefully you're going to enjoy the dishes, we're going to talk about a lot of like the why behind the what, why we're using this pan and this heat, why we're putting this oil into it. Now, everything that I'm going to do today is a way, it is not the way. I will probably echo this throughout the day. And as I said, the best way for you to cook is the way that works for you. So what the idea is, once we've kind of used all the ingredients on here, we will put these on the plate and then we'll put them in the fridge. But what's really important is I want to take those out of the fridge to warm up to room temperature. Anything that you're serving cold is not going to be, it's like opening a bottle of red wine, you want it to wake up and breathe a little bit, so we definitely want these at like room temperature. So, very, very simple. A custard, so let's concentrate on that, is a really simple recipe to remember. You can, I've actually lowered the sugar in the custard, okay? But a really good recipe to remember is 1 10-100. 1 yolk, 10 grams of sugar, 100 ml of liquid. So on your sections you've got a little whisk hanging up on the back and you've got a spatula as well. So you're going to work in pairs. I've got 2 sections here and 3 sections set down here. Your section is exactly the same, as in you've got a 4-zone induction hob. You've got a tray with all of your ingredients. The dessert stuff is on the plate. So if you get to celeriac and wonder where does that go in the dessert, you've got the wrong recipe or the wrong ingredients. First thing I need to do is separate the eggs. That's just a walnut. This is a French egg-based pun. Definitely record this. You're recording this. This is gold. Do you need 2 eggs or is 1 enough? Thanks. That's one of the best reactions. So you can pass the egg in between 2 shells if you want. Alternatively, if you don't mind getting your hands a little bit dirty, you just crack the egg into your hand. We don't need the egg whites for anything, so I'm not going to bother keeping them. Actually, maybe we will. If we have loads of extra egg whites, we will freeze them because they freeze really, really well, and they're actually better for making them around after they've kind of frozen and defrosted because it breaks the protein structure down. I don't want to be leaving these 2 things together like this for too long because the sugar will start to kind of cure the egg yolk and you get little flecks of like cooked egg yolk in there. So give these a little whisk. Some custard recipes will say to whisk this up until it's like a sabayon and really like fluffy. There is, in my eyes, absolutely no point in doing that because I'm going to pour that hot liquid onto here and then we're going to put it back in the pan, so we don't need to do that. So as long as that sugar has just started to dissolve into the yolks, that's all good. I'm going to take that away. As I said, hot into cold, whisking all the time. If you pour the yolks into the cream and milk mixture, you will have very creamy scrambled egg. So now we pour that back into this pan and we go over a slightly lower heat, so I'm going to go 5. And we definitely want to be stirring this, not vigorously, but now the egg yolks are in there, it wants to stick to the bottom, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to use a spatula so that we can get all the way around the pan, and we're going to cook this. Now if you want to get super technical, I can give you like a temperature probe, and you're going to cook it to 82 degrees, between 82 and 84 degrees. That is when egg yolks cook. The takeaway is, please don't boil this, because yes, you could pass it through a sieve, but it will taste like egg. I put my chocolate into here, into this bowl. And the hot custard is going to go straight on there. Even if you were just making custard to turn it into an ice cream, don't get it to the right temperature and then just do that, because the latent heat in the pan will like scramble the eggs stuck to the base. Okay? So we're going to keep it moving, and then on your sections you do have little whisks, sieves. So let's just make sure we'll sieve the hot custard onto the chocolate. Now the chocolate that we're using is quite a strong chocolate, it's 74% chocolate, okay? A lot of people and a lot of chefs do this, and I've been guilty of it in the past as well, putting too many flavours on a dish. I think, for me, you are better taking like 4 or 5 flavours and seasoning them and cooking them nicely, and then that's like a nice amount, rather than trying to do like 7 different flavours. It all becomes a little bit confused, but that is personal preference. I may have already told you, I'm from Yorkshire. It doesn't take me long to tell people that. You don't have to sort of encourage people from Yorkshire to tell you they're from Yorkshire. A vanilla pod at the moment is quite expensive. By all means add it, but what's the flavour of the chocolate crema that I want to come through more than anything? So yeah, if I'm making a vanilla custard, absolutely. I'll tell you what is really nice actually, is a bay leaf custard with like an apple dessert. Bay leaf, rosemary and thyme are actually fantastic in desserts, particularly creamy desserts. Notice when it goes thicker, you're going to be watching it like a hawk. Keep it moving, and we're going to go straight through. And as I say, I'm just going to leave that to kind of temper that chocolate slightly. I'll make sure we've got everything through there. So, salt caramel. So, a caramel is another easy one to remember. It is 1 part sugar by weight to 2 parts double cream. This is a hot, dry pan with sugar in it. That's it. So you don't want to have the cream too far away, because once you get this sugar caramelised, it can quickly go from golden brown and delicious to black and acrid, and that's when you start again. It's like if you've ever like browned some garlic and you've left it for a little bit too long, you can't come back from that, because that acrid burnt flavour will
destroy it.
Again, I could give you, I'm going to make enough here for everybody, okay? We're just going to have a little drizzle of this. I could give you the temperature that you want to take a sugar thermometer to. What I do is I show people what the sugar should look like, because if we just melt the sugar and it's just sweet, it kind of smacks your palate. You want a little bit of bitterness in there as well, so this is going to go over this on seasoning again, okay? But if you don't get the required bitterness in there, it will just taste like unpalatably sweet, okay? So you need to take that sugar, like I said, there's a difference between like golden brown garlic and black garlic, there's a difference between golden brown caramel and black caramel, okay? We want a little bit of bitterness to balance out the sweetness, but not too much, okay? Try and do this in a silver pan rather than a black lined pan, because you can see a little bit more of the colour rather than it being on a black background. But now, and if you want to get like super classical French, you'd have a little pastry brush dipped in water and you dip down the sides. But we've got a big pan of melted sugar, okay? Now that looks, yeah, that's quite caramelly, but I can take it a little bit further, okay? So a big pan of caramel, just sugar in there. Now, you know how you get like a crema on an espresso? That will start to appear on the sugar, and that's the stage where I add the cream or the liquid.
So
and I'm just going to take it to this point, and very quickly again, I'll run around and show you this. And please, I know, oh, that looks really delicious. There is nothing hotter in the kitchen. This is about 150 degrees C, okay? And it's, having burnt myself with caramel before, it's a burn that just keeps on going. So I'll just show you guys, see how the lightness is just starting to appear. Same again for you guys.
Oh wow.
That light colour. Yeah?
That's
So
cool.
it's dark and then it becomes light at the top. And then you've obviously got something that is extremely hot and something that is pretty much fridge cold. So it's going to look like it's gone wrong when I pour this in. But we'll reduce the temperature and basically it will kind of level out, and then we'll just have a nice salt caramel, well, caramel sauce, and then we can add some salt.
Ooh,
So it
sound.
looks like, oh, it's all gone wrong. Don't worry.
Oh my goodness, thank goodness. You're saying don't worry.
So you've got the sugar has like seized, yeah, the caramel has seized because I've just poured a lot of cold liquid in. If we just leave that on a medium sort of heat and I just give that a little whisk every now and again, it will kind of just dissolve.
I could happily eat that whole bowl. It's like sticky toffee pudding. Yeah, sticky toffee pudding, that's what it reminds me of.
So your sticky toffee sauce, do 1 part by weight of sugar, cream and butter.
And that'll be the perfect.
And you make it the same as that, as in you just put the butter and the cream in at the end. Sticky toffee pudding, probably top 3 desserts ever in the world ever.
I agree.
Would agree.
Now when I add salt to this, we're going to get to a stage where we will taste the salt. Generally speaking, when I add salt to a dish, it's not because I want to taste the salt, it's because I want to make what's in there taste more of what's in there.
You guys know I love penny. I love penny. I love matching pennies. Thanks, Mummy.
James is our new subscriber.
I know. Follow James, he's a ledge. Okay, right, Alex. This is your moment to shine.
Don't know if it's my moment to shine.
This is so cool. We've got all of our little ingredients down here and we are going to be making something absolutely outrageously delicious. So we've got all of our ingredients here and we're actually starting off with the pudding because as you would have heard from James, it needs to sit in the fridge to set. So we've all got our plates, so the ingredients, the dark chocolate, the sugar, the eggs and the cream and milk, and we are making a chocolate cremeux, salt caramel sauce, which is what James literally just made in front of us, and a lime creme fraiche sorbet. Literally sounds outrageously delicious. These are the little ramekins that they've popped cling film. I never thought to do that, but it's such a good idea. So we're ready to rock and roll. So step 1, heat the milk and cream. Alex is working the induction oven to perfection over here. So basically you want to then tap them when you want to do and then slide it up to 6. There we go.
Okay, so
Perfect. We need to let
heat up first.
Okay. Oh, Martha Stewart over
You
here.
don't just throw in your ingredients. Let it, you know.
Let it
do its
warm
thing.
up, and then we're going to pour
And then we're going to put our cream and
milk
in.
into. I tell you what, I'd love to know is how much cream and how much milk. Okay, 100 and 100. That's really interesting. Okay, 100 grams of milk and 100 grams of double cream mixed together.
And then in a separate bowl, we're going to do our sugar and egg yolk.
Yeah,
We don't want to use the egg white because it makes it taste too eggy.
eggy, and it might like what did he say? Go like jellified.
Yeah.
Okay.
A weird consistency.
Right, we're going in. Pour it in, darling. Oh, here she goes.
You can separate the egg yolk.
Okay, where is our? We need another bowl though.
Bowls are
Oh yeah. Perfection. Right.
My eggy queen.
Where's our salt?
So we had salt and vinegar.
Found the salt.
So we want to do a
Pinch of salt. We need to pop our sugar in here.
pinch of salt.
Pinch of salt. Sugar is going in. And then we need a whisk, my darling. Would you mind? Thank you very much. And apparently you're not meant to let this sit too much because otherwise it goes into a jelly-like consistency. Oh no! What's that? We have a spillage. It's all gone tits up already. We're not allowed to let that sit, are we? We're meant to be turning that with the spatula.
We have to pour that onto the yolk.
There is an error in the recipe. I've left out one huge part of it, which is cooking the custard. So, that is on me. I apologise. If you have got to a stage where you put some very watery liquid over your chocolate, do let me know.
Not yet, we're up to that.
So the milk and cream, we're just making sure that it is coming up to a simmer, and then we're going to
put it together, and I found it really interesting and actually learned something already, is that you always put hot into cold, not cold into hot. It's so interesting.
Do we think we're ready to combine?
Not yet, no. Right, the moment of truth. This is going into there. Alex, stick it in. And then that is going
and this is going
back into here. Right, we're going this way.
Back into here.
Fantastique. Perfect. And then this is where we've got to keep the spatula moving everything. Otherwise we're going to end up with some scrambled eggs. So we're going to get the spatula and we're just going to keep our custard moving. So we've just popped the dark chocolate into the bowl. This is 74%, so really important to keep the percentage really high with this. And then we've popped the sieve over the top. Our egg yolks and sugar has been added into the milk and double cream, and we're just heating that back up. And then it will be time to pop this on top of the chocolate. But a really, really important tip is to pop it through a sieve. Are we ready? I've got that. Have you got the sieve?
I've got the sieve.
Right, here we go.
And then once this mixture is on, we need to just leave it for a little while.
Yeah, exactly. So apparently we're going to leave this to its thing, but we do need to make sure that we've got as much out of the sieve as possible. And because the chocolate is rather temperamental, we're just going to let that sit. And whilst it sits, what are we doing next?
I'm just trying to, I think we do the caramel sauce.
Oh,
and start with caramel.
Divine. So we have just poured over the hot milk, cream, eggs and sugar over the top of the dark chocolate. Left it for a little bit, and look, it has turned into the most heavenly, rich chocolate mixture. And if you do end up with any bumps, you can just pass it through the sieve. However, I would say we've done an excellent job.
And we're actually thinking about just tipping this into a mug and just drinking it.
Really? The level of self-control right now not to lick.
Have you smelled it?
It's just outrageous. It's outrageous. So it is now time to pour it into our nifty little ramekins and then give them a good old tap to make sure that they are perfect.
So did we use a spoon?
No, I think spoons. Do we want to use a spoon? I think he was pretty confident.
Yeah, are we confident?
Well, yeah.
Oh, we'll see.
No, we don't want to put this in a contaminated bowl because this is lickable.
Yeah.
We want to keep that to make sure that we can lick it. Okay, gosh, moment. I think you should do this. Okay.
Ready. Let's pour. You've got this. You've done that so neatly. Oh wow.
Oh god, no, you said too soon. Too soon.
Sorry.
Right, I think we might need our spatula
Look
again.
how level that is on the top.
That's amazing. We need our spatula again.
I think he used a spoon.
Oh yeah?
Oh,
but we'll get all the rest of it out.
It's a spatula. Where's my spatch? Where's my spatula? Where's the bloody spatch?
I think he's nicked our spatula. I think he's washing up. Oh. Okay, alright, well we're going to have to use the spoon. Fantastic. Right, let's move to the other one. There we go. Scrape it out. So there's a lot of chocolate in here. We are
Saving for later. For research
mixing into our ramekins. Okay.
Oh, that's plenty in there.
Come on, Alex, get a spoon.
I'm just going to use a little spoon just to want this level.
While she does that,
me level this out.
I'm just going to do the taste
Have you
test.
left me to finish off this job here?
I haven't. Come on.
Left me. Let me just quickly level this out.
Level that out. And try.
There we go.
This pure heaven. Isn't it so good?
That is
outrageous. Our breakfast has just got even better.
We've had caramel and chocolate for
Yeah.
breakfast.
Yeah. It's heaven.
These have to be put into the fridge. I think Matt comes round and puts these in the fridge for us. Look
look at that, success. So whilst Alex was really excited about our ramekins, I'm still licking them all. No, but do you know what the best part is? We get to eat all this later. I know. Well, that was outrageously delicious.
And now we've got our chocolate ramekins ready to go into the fridge.
No, we've missed one step. We got to do the tapping.
Oh, the tapping!
Okay, I think they're
We've got
ready.
to say goodbye to our ramekins.
But they look so good.
Roger and Richard the ramekins.
Roger and Richard. Roger and Richard are going in the fridge to chill. Well, we have perfected the first recipe. Roger and Richard are off to go and chill in the fridge, and we've cleaned our station, and we're now going to be heading back to the table to make the next recipe. Look at this sexy minx in her pinny. I mean, Mother Hubbard over here. She looks fantastic. Right, we're back to the main table, and it looks to be he's got some like blue cheese or Roquefort, pumpkin seeds, a little bit of honey, and what looks to be whole grain mustard. Pears, and pears are in season at the moment. They look absolutely divine.
So we want this really, really hot, so we get the nice bar marks. Okay, introducing that bitterness. So when you're using a char grill, generally speaking, you oil the food, not the char grill. If I oil the char grill, where's the oil going to go? Into the divots, and it's going to go nowhere near the food. So we're going to go oil and a decent pinch of salt. Okay? 2 parts flour to 1 part salt, there or thereabouts. Okay, and you create this kind of malleable kind of dough. And then you get it around that beetroot. Now you can just cook it if you want to get a load of beetroots, don't peel them. So this will then mull around the beetroot. You can do fish with this, you could roast a whole chicken like this. Other vegetables like celeriac and stuff like that. That then would sit in the oven and roast. Now it will look relatively attractive as in it goes golden brown and it's a crust. Trust me, don't eat it because that is unpalatable salty. Okay, as delicious as it looks. Now, salad leaves here. So we've got lots of different things going on in here. We've got these beautiful red flecks. This is a type of chicory. We've got this radicchio here as well. We've got mizunas. We've got salad leaves. We've got land cress. So really interesting leaves. Dressing, like most dressings or vinaigrettes, it is about 1 part vinegar to 3 parts fat. In this instance, I'm using extra virgin olive oil. Okay, so we're going to go, and I'm adding some mustard and some honey because the sweetness is something that I want, particularly with earthy beetroot. You need a bit of sweetness. You know, classic pairings with beetroot. You quite often see beetroot and balsamic vinegar together. Okay, because that is, whilst it's in vinegar, it's acid, but it's also quite a lot of sweetness in there as well. Okay.
So the gents are just serving up the salt-baked beetroot and those char-grilled pears.
So again, from a dinner party point of view, yes, you could serve it at room temp, but it's nice to have that little bit of contrast. We've also got some contrast in textures here as well. So I've got a little bit of pumpkin seed, but we've done this with walnuts, you know, beetroot, walnut, blue cheese, very well probably.
Heaven.
You could caramelise the nuts, you could do pecan nuts or something with it. Now another seemingly inconsequential thing, but it's all about incremental gains, is we've toasted the pumpkin seeds.
Thank you so much, this is so exciting. So our delicious salt-baked beetroot, blue cheese and charred pear salad has literally just arrived, and it's so interesting to hear about all of the different salad leaves. We've got chicory, rocket, lettuce, lamb's lettuce, and you've got some, oh I love that sound. You've got some crispy pumpkin seeds on the top. And then that blue cheese is just melting on top of the beetroot. Honestly, I'm salivating. I am just so excited to dig in.
This is the one that we made.
It looks amazing, and also there's something sparkling on its way. Is that a kombucha or is it a sparkling wine? Oh, how exciting! Oh, it'll be absolutely delicious to cut through that creamy blue cheese.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Oh, how wonderful! Thank you so much. Oh, scrumdiddlyocious. Thank you.
Yeah, I've just got four egg yolks in a roll.
So Matt is just teaching us how to make mayonnaise, which is very, very exciting. He's just explaining mayonnaise. You know, you think of mayonnaise and it's sort of yellow. But if you go to your mayonnaise in your fridge, it will probably be white, and that's because it's not right.
We're going to add a couple of tablespoons of vinegar.
So egg yolks.
So apple cider vinegar. We're going to add one of my favourite mustards. Some Dijon. Yeah. I'm going to say a heaped teaspoon of Dijon mustard. And again, this is really tasty stuff. Grain mustard. On the old, that's it.
There we go. I see a very professional sous chef over there. Look at that whisking.
I clocked in this morning.
Yeah, you knew he was going to be good. Yeah.
Faster. So this is an emulsification of oil into egg yolks, but we're balancing acidity with mustard and vinegar, and we'll add some salt in there at the end.
So the official taste test.
What are you reckon? Good. Yeah, I'm going to use a handle.
I would actually put a little bit of lemon in it, actually.
Oh, in goes.
This is what I want. We're using instinct here. What we're doing here, when we're doing chef's tables, we'll cook for 12 people. Now, if there's no dietary requirements, all those 12 people might eat fish. So I'll take 2 large frying pans, 2 big pieces of paper, pop it in both of those pans, a little bit of olive oil, put the fish on, and it starts to caramelise but not stick. Okay, that's the biggest thing. You don't want to be standing there from your dinner guests going, yours hasn't stuck, but I'm really sorry, you've got no skin left in your fish. So take the worry out of it. I mean, if this was a piece of salmon now, I know James would be teaching it without the paper because he's brave and he's been here 10 years. I've only been doing this a year and I'm thinking, stick the paper in. Just because it's...
Foolproof.
You wake up one day, you're in a bad mood, walk into the kitchen and it just all goes wrong. You ever have those days? It does happen to us. So I just want to take that worry out of there. First thing I want to do is I want to get this celeriac peeled and then shredded down nice and fine and get some salt into it to get it started macerating so it softens a little bit. Just topping and tailing it, because we've got the fish, it's not going to stick. And if you can see the white edges, I'm going to cook this 2/3 of the way up. Okay, so the heat comes from the bottom and we're just going to see the white there. We're going to cook it 2/3 of the way up and then flip it over and take it off. But I think in this country we're guilty of overcooking fish.
It looks amazing.
That is a nice piece of colour around there.
Oh wow.
Lovely.
It looks incredible.
Okay.
And we have to eat the one that we make.
Oh gosh.
So we just watched Matt make the pan-fried mackerel with celeriac and apple remoulade, and it is now our turn. Are you ready for this? I'm so excited. I can't wait to try that mayonnaise. It's been in front of us for a good, I just want to get a crusty baguette. Oh, so good. So good. Right, okay. Martha Stewart, who do you want to be? I'll be Martha.
Shall I be Nigella?
Nigella. You'll be Nigella in the microwave.
Microwave.
Okay, Nigella.
Celeriac.
We need, yes. And we need with a large kniff.
So Alex is now going to chop the celeriac into the matchsticks.
Not very well, I might add.
No, you got it. You got it.
Oh god.
No, it's got to be the nails. I think it's got to be the nails. There we go.
I've got to go in it. I'm sorry.
So she's going to do some amazing. Oh, whack your finger on the actual, but hold it a bit more on the blade. There you go, you have a bit more control. So the matchsticks are done, and we're just adding them to the bowl. A little bit of salt, black pepper, and some lemon juice.
Salt, which is over there.
Right, look fabulous. Tasty. Nigella is just adding a
Generous pinch of salt.
I was so intrigued by it. A pinch of salt should be 6 grams. Isn't that interesting? So it's actually quite a lot of salt.
And lemon juice.
Lemon juice. Didn't he do a tiny bit of black pepper?
I think he did. I'm gonna.
A little bit of Daylesford squeeze of lemon. And a smidgen of black pepper.
Right. We want
Right.
to leave to macerate for a few minutes, after which we add the mustard.
The chopped gherkins.
I'm gonna go in.
Shall I chop some gherkins?
Yeah, get those.
And some parsley. Ooh. So the gherkins and the finely chopped parsley is in. Alex is gonna hit us with the with the whole grain mustard, and then we're going to be popping in the world's most scrumptious mayonnaise, and just enough to make sure that it sort of binds all together. But we were, oh god, I've just put my fingers in it, lovely. Whoopsie.
Enough mayo creme fraiche. How much mayo?
I think whack it all in, darling. We want it saucy.
Okay.
There we go, Nigella.
Thank you, Martha. In with the creme fraiche. And then
Fantastic. Ooh. This looks so good.
smells insane.
I think with like the crunch of the walnuts and then the sweetness from the apple. Ooh, I cannot wait. We've just been given the cookery calendar, the cooking calendar of all of the different things that they do throughout the whole year. It is amazing, and safe to say, we are coming back. Might even get Marcus, I'm going to get him on a cooking course. Mark and Andy could do it together.
So there is actually a cooking with your Valentine, which I think would be really cute.
That would be so sweet. I'm thinking more with you than we'll come together.
Valentine's.
So sweet.
So Leo is now finally chopping the apple into matchstick slices to add into the slaw, and then that will be that part done, and then we need to start frying our fish over there.
I'm worried everybody's going to be worried about my nails. It's going to be like Leo slaw.
Yeah, Leonora slaw.
It's got a lovely ring to it, actually.
Leonora slaw. There we go. That's what you're going to put on the jar.
Exactly. Come to my house. I'll give you some Leonora slaw. Christ, right? We want a bit of oil underneath.
Yeah, a bit of oil underneath this paper to stop everything sticking together.
Such a good idea. A little bit underneath and then a bit more on top. So we've got our olive oil up here. Oh, Leobi. Leobi. Great name. No, you're right, you're right. He definitely said a bit underneath and a bit on top. Yeah? Yeah. In goes the oil. And then I'm so intrigued by this paper. Yeah, a little bit on top. It's sort of like foolproof cooking fish and making sure that you've also got the crispy skin. This is like a game changer.
And then we need to season
The fish. A little bit more salt. See what our plan is.
Place over medium high heat. Season the fillet on both sides with salt.
Divine. This is the freshest sea bream. She has washed her hands, and it looks as though they've actually slightly scored the fish. Yeah, beautifully scored it. Oh, this is going to be so good. Is she ready for the pan? I think we need to now heat the pan slightly more.
Yeah, leave that to get a little bit more hot. And then we want to add the fish skin side down.
So that's where we're going to get the crispy skin.
Down.
I feel like we're being judged. Everybody's finished and eating already.
You're filming at the same time.
This is true, this is true. Exactly. We're just a bit worried that this isn't quite hot enough.
Is this hot enough to start with the fish? Did you have it on 5?
I had it on 7.
Oh right, 7. There we go. That's
Get a
why.
little bit more bang for your buck in terms of sound.
We're going to get a sizzle.
Yeah, we'll give it another minute then and then we'll add it in.
Perfect. And then we are going to add our fish. You know, we're slow cooking. We're slow cooking. Oh God, I think my choice. Forgot their matchsticks. I'm getting scarily close to the Nigella and Martha slaw. Right. Are you ready to add the fish?
Skin side down. Is it going to sizzle?
Oh yes, we got the sizzle.
Sizzling away.
Looks amazing.
Oh, yes.
Looks incredible. You will need this. A little slice. And we're going to leave it for around about 3 minutes, did he say?
It's a leave to cook over high heat
90%.
for around a minute to create a crispy skin. Then reduce the heat and cook around 80 to 90% of the way through on the skin side.
Basically, you're going to see this white edge come all the way up to about here, and then that's when we turn it. So a minute on 7. So I'd say a minute on high heat if you are not cooking on induction. If you're just cooking on your gas or Arga, and then you turn down the heat and slow cook it until the white part of the fish.
I know, we've not done.
What have we not done?
Our walnuts.
Oh, I shall. Off I go. We're going to chop the walnuts.
So
We've got some crispy skin.
we've got crispy skin under there.
Fantastic. So we've just turned it down and we're going to let it cook until
cook
that
through.
white part comes up to almost the top.
to the top, yeah.
And we're going to flip it for a minute. So we've just plated the slaw. The fish has been flipped and now Alex is just squeezing the last little bit of lemon, and then this is where he then glossed the top of the fish with the remainder of the oil. So you just need a little spoon. I'll probably go with that one, yeah. And you're going to just gloss the top. Ooh, all of those delicious,
There we go.
fishy flavours. Yum de la scrum. Oh my gosh, this is going to be insane. And we're then going to place them on the top of the slaw. And we're going to sprinkle on the remainders of our apple. And then topped with some really beautifully chopped walnuts. So you're going to do the honours.
Oh!
So good.
Would you
Right,
serve it skin side up? Or skin
definitely skin side up. Yeah, that looks absolutely incredible. Perfection. Oh, right. I'm going to do a little, I will do the little sprinkle of apple.
Well, don't
Flavour.
they say you eat with your eye
Absolutely, it's got to look beautiful too. And I must say, Alex, sorry, Nigella.
Who's Alex?
Nigella. Who is Alex? Martha and Nigella here have made a work of art. It may have taken us a bit longer than anyone else because we're actually sharing it with you guys too. So
10 out of 10 for presentation. I'm excited to eat this, are you?
I know, I cannot wait to dig in.
Shall we go and do the
So
taste
my
test?
darling, let's go and do the taste test.
dig in.
I mean, bon appetit. How much water did you have in that pot? Or
haven't put any
no
water.
water at all? Just literally letting them sweat. Okay.
So you can get into either pre-seasoning or brining. So tonight, for tomorrow, we will put our turkey in brine. So a salt water solution, we've got a bit of sugar in there as well. You can add some spices. And osmosis will take that salt right to the centre of the meat. Okay? This is all, say again? Nigella does do it, yeah. She sticks it in the bucket and sticks it on outside.
I know. There you are, babe. Yeah, she does. Nigella over here and her
You don't just put the
turkey.
salt on the outside.
Yeah, her fine
But
bird.
I know that what I'm saying might be a sauce, so we're going to have some red wine in there. You can use other alcohols. What I would recommend is that the alcohol goes in before anything else. So if you wanted to do like a peppercorn sauce and might put a bit of brandy in, you're always putting the alcohol in for most savoury dishes at the beginning. you don't like put a little dash of wine in at the end of making the sauce, because it will just taste like warm raw alcohol. That's not what we want. We want the background flavour of the wine and some acidity in there. So you put it in and then reduce it down. So heating the pan up, pinch of salt. Now this I do want to put seasoning on just before I put in the pan. So my pan is hot, my venison is seared. The only reason I'm shaking the pan is to kind of just even out where the oil is in the pan. Okay? That's the noise you want to hear. Kind of like when you put the fish in, that nice high temperature that's making a fair amount of noise, as opposed to what's coming from the other pan, which is just sweating down. Okay? So that's what we want. Nice bit of colour on there. Now a little tip, if you have a flat iron steak, just as a little thing, when I turned that over I moved it to a different part of the pan, because where that meat was will be the coldest part of that pan. I want high heat to get the colour, so I moved it to a different part of the pan. So if you've got two steaks, when you flip them over, kind of turn them like that to the hottest part of the pan. Now, not in your recipe, but I thought you haven't done any little onion or shallot chopping. We're going to add a shallot and a bit of garlic to our sauce first, okay? But we're going to cook the sauce in this pan, okay? Turn the heat down, and I can add some butter. So we're getting the best of both worlds. We've started in oil, we're finishing in butter. Butter tastes fantastic, and I can brown the butter, and then we can do what everybody likes to do on TikTok, you know, with the butter. You can all get on the TikTok. You've got to do a TikTok now. But that actually does have a purpose. So in classical French cooking, that's called nappéing, spooning over the butter, and it helps to cook it evenly, so you are spooning hot fat over the top. Now you've got to judge when you put that butter in. We tend to tell people to rest it for up to as long as you've cooked it for. Now I know a lot of people will be like, it's gone cold. Put a tea towel over it, you can put a bit of foil over it, but don't like wrap it full of foil or wrap
Just
it,
keep cooking.
because you've just made another oven for it. This is a method of cooking greens that is, stick with me on this, it is similar in, you know how I talked about cooking cauliflower, you're roasting it, okay? If I put a big pan of water on and dump the green vegetables in there, and then I pour green water down the sink, I want to put that in a pan with a little bit of fat, a pinch of salt, and literally a tablespoon of water, high heat, and I put a lid on, and then I eat everything out of there, okay? So it's a really nice way of cooking greens. You can do broccoli and stuff like that in there as well. Really good way of doing it. Greens are just looking after themselves. They cook very, very quickly. So we've got extra virgin olive oil, pinch of salt, and that's it. You can add some garlic to that if you wanted to, but I don't want to take it much more than that. So my greens pretty much ready. By the time I've carved everything up, we will have one last little taste of the sauce. So I'm going to add a little bit of sweetness, okay, in the form of this rowan jelly, but red currant jelly will do the same thing, or, as we talked about earlier, you just add a pinch of sugar. So venison, probably rested for longer than needed, that adds a bit of waffling. Any resting juices go in the gravy, sorry, jus. And then we're going to carve the meat into nice thin pieces against the grain. So now you've got beautifully evenly pink meat, okay, so when you rest it you're going to get the most tender version of that piece of meat. There we go. That's the next dish for you guys to cook, okay? So I will keep the puree warm over here. When you're ready to plate it up, I'll bring some round to you. We'll bring the venison round, but everything else I believe is on your sections, okay? Any questions about any of it?
Okay, well Nigella and Martha are back on their station, and after just watching James very professionally make the roast pan venison loin, Jerusalem artichoke puree, greens and pan gravy, it is now our turn. So we've just been given our venison loin, and it's just so incredible to hear about, you know, farm to plate and where this venison came from. It is truly just mind-blowing, really. Then we've got our Cavalier Nero, we've got the butter, the mustard, the pink peppercorns, wonderful thyme, beef stock, red wine, and it's time for Nigella and Martha Stewart to make it. we've added a little bit of olive oil and then salt and pepper. And it's really interesting what he said about seasoning a piece of meat this size just before it goes in the pan. We've got a very, very hot pan over here. I actually think possibly a touch too hot, with some high heat cooking oil. And then this one with her tongs is going to be adding it into the pan. I feel that this is actually possibly a little bit too hot. What do you think?
No, it's not.
No? Okay, you ready? For the schnizzle. Oh, yeah. So, give it a little shake, make sure it's not sticking to the bottom.
It won't stick because the pan is hot enough.
Oh, there she is with her tail. This looks so delicious. I love venison.
I like venison.
I mean, I do really quite like game meat, but I think it's one of the only game meats that don't have that really like.
It's not. There's no fatty.
It's not too gamey. No. You know what I mean? Like sometimes with like pheasant and pigeon and a lot of those other game meats, it sort of has that.
I need to lower the temperature.
Okay.
Until it reaches an internal temperature of 45-50 degrees.
Okay. So we have just turned it down, and then we are going to continue cooking it until it goes. Like at the minute, I'd say that is pretty rare. Add in the butter. Add in the butter and then start spooning it over the top of the meat to really, really caramelize it.
The butter?
Yeah. Okay, we're probing. Oh God!
No, it's 40, 42,
Yeah.
43. I'd say that's
I mean, go around. Our pan with the delicious like venison juices and the butter in it. We need to add the red wine because that will then lead to like alcohol will to evaporate. Deglaze
I could have guessed that because if you'd have been right, I would have heard. I told you, Mum.
Yeah. We want reduce calcium syrup. Okay, so we need to just add this. Yeah? Bring it up slightly so that it's going to evaporate the alcohol. So we need to reduce it down and then we add these shots. Perfect. What's it, my eyes are? My eyes are going. I know, I need like my onion goggles. I'm going to add those to the Christmas list.
next time we'll have sunglasses.
I know. I think everybody else might actually just think we're completely ridiculous with our sunglasses on. Really, really want to look at the spoon. I would later.
Little bug
Later. Amazing. And look at that fat, that's just going to melt into that delicious choux. This is going to be so rich and outrageously delicious. That is all of our Cavalier Nero, all being de-stalked. And this looks sensational. And then over here we're bubbling away. So it says you've got to bring it back up to the boil. So that is then going to reduce even slightly more. And once it's come to the boil for a couple of minutes, we're then going to add in the mustard. I suppose what we could do is de-stalk our thyme. And then we're going to start actually sweating down the Cavalier Nero. And honestly, my mouth is watering for this. Incredible. So the garlic paste has just gone in, and the shallots, and this looks insane. You think so?
Yeah. It's just to whisk them.
Oh right, okay, whisk it in. However, we're just going to use Nigella's whisking skills with her spoon. Fantastic. I'm going to debark the thyme and give it a good old choppingtons. Okay. This looks incredible. Definitely slightly on the rare side.
Might have slightly underdone it.
But that will be
we can save this.
delicious when we add the jus on the top. Oh, yum de la scrum. And that's the chef bit, half that. Yeah. What do we think, babe? What do we think? It's so good. We've now got the Jerusalem artichoke puree. Perfect. I'd be more generous with that, babe. Beautifully done. Yeah, why not? We've got the whole jug.
Oh, true.
We go all out. We'll be trumping our way home. This looks insane. And then we've got our Cavalier Nero in here. And we've got our pink peppercorns, our very finely chopped thyme. That looks sensational, my darling. Right, now we've got the Cavalier Nero. We're going to sprinkle the pink peppercorns on. I cannot wait to dig in. And then I definitely think get all of that jus on there. Oh, wowzers. A little bit more on that one there.
Just want a little bit more across the middle.
Oh, divine. Garnish of that really, really finely chopped thyme. And that there is our pan-roasted venison loin with the Jerusalem artichoke puree, the green peas, and then that pan gravy, or I would call epic jus. I'm so proud of us, darling. So proud. I cannot wait to dig in, and we've just been served a little soupçon of this Daylesford organic Rosso. I can't quite read the pecorino. Lovely. Absolutely delicious. Ooh, my gosh, and we'll be so scrumptious with that venison. Our puddings have just been plated and so beautifully done. We didn't plate them, and nor did we make the sorbet, but it looks sensational. So these are the chocolate grumeau, salted caramel sauce and lime creme fraiche sorbet. And they've actually just made a little crumb, popped a tiny bit of olive oil, flaked salt, and then a small sprinkle of lime zest on the top. So let's dig in.
Leonora?
Yay! Thank you so much. Congratulations. We are now on a bit of a tour to the dairy barn. We're going to go meet the calves. This is so cool. We're going like behind the scenes here at Daylesford. We're going to go and meet some beautiful new baby cows. The milking parlour.
The milk is going to come from the ground over to that second door, which is the creamery. Where it's processed in huge vats into the cheese is started to be made and the yoghurt and all the rest of it, and then the maturation rooms for the cheese is on that mezzanine level, and behind this door here the bakery and the patisserie, that's where the bakery and the patisserie are.
Wow, the bakery is literally just there.
Some of the lockdowns I worked in the bakery and patisserie, etc.
This is amazing. British Frisian. So it's pedigree bred since the 1900s. You can definitely smell the cows. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Hi, you beautiful girls. How you doing? Oh, you've got a very rough tongue. You've got a very rough tongue. How are you doing? Hi, gorgeous girls. Hi. How you doing? You coming to say hello? Oh, no biting. Thank you very much. No biting. Oh, you are, look at your pink nose. You are just too sweet. You have teeth and you keep trying to nibble my teeth. Look at the way he's curling his tongue around to try and get my hand in his mouth. You're very naughty. Oh, hi. Oh, you're a sweet pea. Oh, his little pink nose. They are actually just too much. You are too cute. Oh, is that the scritch? Oh, he likes the under the chin scritch. No, you trying to bite me again. You are very naughty. Look at him. He's so naughty. I actually cannot cope. The little bubbers. Look at their little face. Their little faces. Oh, hi. And their pink noses. I want to go over there and kiss them. You're gorgeous. Oh, there's that curly tongue. Where is it? Where is that curly tongue? Oh. Hi. Oh.
Yeah, they're at a level where they're not in danger of being
This is so beautiful. That was quite the kiss, Alex.
He just gave me the biggest snog on.
Oh, they've got quite rough tongues.
So we have just finished our cooking course and it has been the best day, and now the real treat is getting to have a little mooch around the farm shop, starting off with all of the beautiful and seriously colourful fruit and vegetables, gorgeous florals. Oh, I cannot wait to get into the cheese room, but just look at these decorations, an enormous wreath. And oh, look at all of these preserves, and now we know that literally everything is made on site. Daylesford pistachio, almond and orange chocolate bark. Oh my goodness, I am in heaven. Not that I need any more food at all, but I do get extremely excited when they've got little tasters out here. And this is a Monte in Ebro. It's ashy and rich, and it's a pasteurized goat's milk. And then here we've got the Piallo, which is floral and fresh, again a pasteurized goat's milk. And then here we've got a nutty and sweet Villarejo Manchego, which is used milk. Ooh, I'm going to give this a little bit of a whirl. Alex is like, what is this? Oh, I need it. I need it. It's a chocolate sausage and chocolate lobsters. So we are making our way through the Daylesford shop, which is very, very dangerous indeed. And we are now going to head to the homeware and the Christmas shop. All the Christmas dog stuff. Look, top dogs. What is this? It's a British love affair. Oh, all the royal dogs. This is amazing. Jimmy Cricket. Oh, he's a standard poodle. Looking very dashing indeed. Very posh. As you guys know, I gravitate naturally towards all of the homeware and loving. They're rather simple but really, really beautiful and very seasonal Christmas table. That kindling candle is sensational, let me tell you. One, full of fragrance, but two, just so natural. You literally feel as though you are in an enchanted wood. Love. Look at these, aren't they gorgeous? Oh my goodness, my mum would love that. Of course, a Christmas cockerel or two. Well, we're going from one dashing dog book to a real life doglet. You are so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Well, after some little Dylan bottom scratches, I'm just still having a little look. Gorgeous platters. I love the red glasses.
Aren't they? You're veg now, Christmas Day.
Love it. Look, darling, you look fantastic with all of this table. Look, all the red glasses. This is sensational. I do love their Christmas collection. I am spotting. Oh, the slippers have got my name all over them. They look so comfortable. Oh, and I bet you the shilling came from sheep outside.
Yeah.
Look at this, all gorgeous cashmere, little hats, scarves. And aren't these sweet? They're little tea light holders, little bamboo rattan. They're so sweet. We're just in the candle shed having a little look at all of the candles and just their packaging. The way that they do this is just amazing. And this vine tomato, I know it sounds a little funny, but it smells sensational. Just this whole room smells just fantastic.
So I'm making Taylor, who works for me, and she won't have seen this, so it's okay, a really gorgeous hamper as a Christmas present.
Oh, I love that.
She's just a girl's girl. So
She loves. Oh yeah, she would love that. Definitely a bougie candle. I love a bergamot as well. That will smell incredible. So the royal thoughts.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Is it good?
Smell
my
that.
little. Oh gosh, not eat
sorry.
it. Oh, that is lovely. It packs a punch, doesn't it?
That's kind of what you
That is
want,
divine.
though.
Definitely.
For a one wicker, that is strong.
That is fantastic.
One
Oh
wick,
look, he's
one
looking at me. Hi, Dylan. They're just so smart. So this is the kindling. Oh gosh, that smells sensational. And what a beautiful candle. Stunning vase, and it comes in a wooden box, so it really is rustic and divine. My mother has the mistletoe. It smells amazing.
I'm not going to put it in hamper though, because they're going to have hamper on Christmas. They're not
Yeah, not going to want to burn a mistletoe
You're
candle.
wanting something fresh after Christmas, aren't you?
Very
You know
true.
when you put all
But there
the
she is with her candles again, holding them up like nipples. So we are now heading across by the fire into the Christmas shop. I am so excited. They've got
sausage, I think, on the other table.
Oh no, there's not. Oh my goodness, look at all of these beautiful things. You've got like margarita, you've got a Negroni. So you guys know I'm definitely not short of Christmas decorations. However, it is so lovely to add just a couple once you've had a really, really special day. Collins! Is this your last Christmas as a Collins? Mummy!
I think I've got one more in me.
One more in her. Oh, we're giving things away now. Gorgeous Christmas pudding. All these gorgeous little dogs. They're so sweet. And all hand embellished. So they've got all the games over here. You've got a Cotswolds edition Monopoly. I can see Josie and Charlie playing this on Christmas Day. Yeah. Oh, and they've got all the baby toys. Oh, this is really cute. I could get the boys some little dog toys. I'm not sure whether these are... Oh, guys, I might have to add... Oh, look, feel how soft this is, Alex. Oh, I know. I feel like it's criminal.
You don't have a sausage in this colour.
I don't have a sausage. I know, so maybe this will do. But I don't think they're dog friendly because of the eyeballs.
Yeah, no, they won't.
No. Oh gosh. He is absolutely delicious. Then we've got some more Christmas decorations. Oh, these look to be like figs. Are they figs? Oh, they are figs. Look, some have opened. Gosh, it's all just so different. You've got mushrooms. Guys, you're going to have to let me know what you think down below in terms of the Christmas tree next year. How we're going to shake things up and make things fresh and new. Oh, this is amazing. Oh, wow. That is a hamper and a half. We've got so many different options depending upon the person and what they love. But basically you can do a build your own fully personalized hamper, or they actually do also have hampers that you can buy to take the stress and worry away from it. But they're just such gorgeous gifts. So this is the Pimlico hamper. It is our most loved preserves cake and biscuit for cozy winter afternoons. And what do you get in this? So you get a organic fig and balsamic chutney. You get the cheddar and parmesan cheese straws. What is this? Like some form of apple juice? Yeah, gorgeous apple juice. Then you get a house blend of ground coffee. Then it's stem ginger marmalade fruitcake. Oh, that will be heavenly. The dark chocolate and peppermint thins. Oh, they are my favourites. Lemon curd, honey and chili nuts. You've then got fruit marmalade, orange and milk chocolate butter biscuits, and then some peach and jasmine. Oh, that will be scrumptious. I love jasmine, and kombucha is just delicious. And then some Scottish shortbread hearts. Marcus would love those. And where my heart begins to sing is definitely down in the floristry department. Look at the ranunculus. Aren't they beautiful? And they do such different and eclectic and also super seasonal florals. I love this trailer. It's like the old-fashioned trailer, and they've got all of their flower buckets. Look at the white amaryllis. Gosh, that looks sensational. So we have got our floral refresh very soon, and I can't wait to see what fresh florals are going to be added into the floral arch, the garlands, and of course the kitchen floral arrangements. Oh gosh, this is absolutely beautiful. What a day. This has literally been a red letter day. Alex has just spotted the sausage Christmas decoration. Oh, it's so sweet. Okay, well, I think I may have to get a couple of these for the Christmas tree. They are just too cute. I'm just swooning over these figs. They seem to be like stuffed and covered in all different things. But you know how easy this would be to actually make yourselves a lovely hostess gift, to be able to make them and then gift them to somebody else this Christmas. Such a lovely idea. This is where the real magic happens.
in the cheese room. Oh, just the smell when walking in here. So all of the cheeses on this back wall here have been made literally on this estate. And then you've got a few cheeses dotted around from Shropshire, Cornwall, Devon. Gosh, look at this. A truffle raclette, Switzerland. This looks sensational. France, Bath, Italy. Look at this.
What do you want?
Just getting the car on and heated up. Oh, I've just had to say goodbye to Alex. And also the kind of final goodbye. Obviously we are so close to Christmas, and just giving her a little cuddle to say Merry, Merry Christmas. What a day it has been. Honestly, I feel quite emotional. I don't have the words to just, I am getting emotional. It's been so special. Everything from going to the Fox in Oddington, which for you guys, if you didn't know, then the Bamford family, the Daylesford brand, own the Fox. So you get all of the produce over at the Fox, and also the service, the Daylesford service, of just feeling like an extended part of the family. So heading to the Fox last night, spending the night with Alex, having a gorgeous dinner. The best pizza I think I've ever had. It was so good, and just having a really divine, wholesome and sort of like best friend night. Cuddling like two little sausages in the bed, and then getting up at the crack of dawn this morning and heading over to Daylesford for our cooking course. James, Matt and his entire team have been nothing short of phenomenal. I have learned so many different things, tips and tricks, and also techniques. And as you guys know, I am such a keen cook and baker, but in no matter of means any form of professional, and just I learned so much and had so much fun as well. And of course spending the day with Alex and actually getting to do it together. So I would highly recommend to actually do this with somebody, whether it's one of your friends or maybe your brother or sister or partner, boyfriend. I am definitely not only going to book this for Marcus, because you can also do like quite a beginner's course, and as you guys know, he doesn't love cooking, but I think it's got more to do with the fact that he's nervous and he doesn't know what to do. But also going to be booking it to do a mother-daughter day with my mother, and I think we need to make this a yearly date in the diary with Alex and I. This was just the best day. And then we finished the day with really the cherry on top of the cake, which was mooching around the Daylesford farm shop and Christmas shop. You might have to remortgage your house. It is rather spenny, but it's so gorgeous. They're buyers, and just the way things are packaged, and you know that it hasn't travelled a million miles. It has literally come from probably across the road. Just a red letter day. A red letter day. You know when you find your people, and like Alex is just a remarkable human. I don't have enough words to be able to describe like our friendship, but I think it's rare to find really special people that are like 1000% for you in an industry that kind of sets us up to compete against each other. And with us, she's just the most epic human. No matter whether I'm celebrating or commiserating, she's always got my back, and I'm so grateful to her. And this was a birthday present. I feel so spoiled today. Now, although I just do not want this vlog to come to an end, I don't want this day to come to an end, but it has to. So I am going to be spending an hour and 45-minute journey home just processing what a remarkably special day I've had with one of my best friends. Just epic. So I will probably do a little bit of a trinkety outro, but I will sign off here. So I really do hope you guys have enjoyed this vlog. I definitely don't think you've enjoyed it as much as I have loved every single millisecond of sharing it with you and just experiencing it. But I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow, and most importantly, you guessed it, sending you so much love.